Hey everyone, it's Sterling here from Day Trading Forex Live. Today I am excited to bring you the confirmation entry. Guys, this is an entry we've been using, almost 100% in the room. We've really transitioned from a lot of different entries to being extremely specific with this one entry, and that's because it's been very, very successful. Now, are you going to win every trade? No. Will you have a losing week from time to time? Yeah. But the consistency of end-of-month profits has been there. Consistently, every single month, we've been turning profit with this, and that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. I hope, if anybody's struggling out there, if you're a new trader, or if you're just a struggling trader, this is the type of strategy that can really turn your trading around, and I hope it does for you guys. It's it's something it's very simple. And if you guys know, if you're new to trading, I think about myself when I put out a strategy or put out something that I've been using that's been working extremely well. And like I said, I think about myself and I think about what would have helped me in the beginning. I come from the exact same spot everybody listening to this video has come from. Struggling, sitting there, dealing with, oh my God, am I going to find something that actually does work for me? Can I make money in this market? And so, as I sit there and I think about myself and all the things that used to run through my head and with the strategies, that's why I love this one so much. Because it's so simple, and when something is simple, it's repeatable. And for myself, when I was, starting out trading and having a successful trade here and, doing really well for a few weeks and then just getting slammed by a couple trades, that was the one thing I struggled with, and that was number one, consistency. And it was because I didn't have something that was simple. I didn't have something that was repeatable. So, not having that really, really deterred me from trading, because it was extremely difficult to repeat any type of success. And so I hope that's what this strategy does for you guys. I really want to put out something there that is going to help you guys, and I think this really will. And I have a article on the site as well. I wanted to make an article. I've had some people that sometimes it's hard for them to understand English, but they can read text. So if that's you, make sure you check out the article and the chart as well that goes along with the article. But let's get right into this, guys, so you can put it into practice in your own trading. First and foremost, as with any of my strategies, support and resistance plays a part in it. Every time we come into the room, every single day, we're marking out support and resistance. Now, you're not marking out every single tiny little high and low. You're marking out points in the market where it made a good swing off that level. You look at this resistance here, and it made a real nice swing off that level. You look at the support down here, it made a nice swing off that level. If you're not getting at least a couple candle run off it, 20, 30, 40 pips, then I usually wouldn't mark that as support or resistance. As you can see here as well, I mark resistance and support with the candle body rather than the candle wick. You see here I marked the high of the candle body rather than the wick, because wicks tend to be emotional times in the market. So if you can root out all that emotion, you can get the actual, what the actual resistance level was, what was holding the price for the longest period of time. That's when you can get your fair quality levels of support or resistance that are, that you can trade off of. So we identified that resistance there, and I will say, before getting into this any further, this is not a trade we took in the room. This resistance level occurred around London, and then as the market pulled back up to it, this was about 2-3 hours before we actually got in the room. But it was a really quality setup that I wanted to point out because it illustrated the confirmation entry so well. Getting into this, it's a 3 candle setup, and if you guys want to write this down, you'll be able to go back to that. But it's a 3 candle setup. First candle has to be touching some level of support or resistance. As the market in this case was pulling up to this resistance level, I was looking for the market to come into this resistance, and the first criteria, or the criteria for the first candle, is very simply, I want to see it touching the resistance and then closing as a reversal candle, either a shooting star or a hammer formation. So as the market pulls into that resistance, what I'm looking for, you can see it didn't quite hit that red line. How I judge whether something hit resistance or support is whatever candle I'm marking the resistance or support off of, does it touch the body of that candle? So I'm marking the resistance off this little reversal candle here, and you can see the market pulled back and touched the body of that reversal candle right there. So it did touch the resistance. It didn't quite hit the high of the body, but like I said, it doesn't matter to me as long as it's hitting the body there, the body of that candle. So this first candle met all the criteria. It touched resistance, and it closed as a perfect reversal candle there. So first candle, all the criteria met. That's called our reversal candle, very simply there. Now the second candle is what we call the confirmation candle. In order to be a confirmation candle, it has to meet one criteria and one criteria only. It has to close below the body of the reversal candle. So you can see this next candle very clearly closed below the body of the reversal candle. So now we have direction. The first candle tells you that, okay, the market hit resistance and there's a potential it's going to reverse. It's telling you that, hey, there's some hesitation in the market. I'm slowing down a little bit. I'm meeting an equal amount of buyers to sellers. But it doesn't give you enough information just to enter the trade. You've all seen it where there's just an absolutely beautiful reversal candle and then the market will blow through it. You're going, what the heck just happened there? Now with this, sorry about that, guys. Anyways, as we go through here, we just talked about the second candle, the confirmation candle. Now, we wait for the confirmation candle to close, and here's where things get a little bit different. Now with this third candle, this little blue candle here, slightly bullish, what we do on the third candle is we wait for a pullback into the body of that reversal candle, and that's where we're taking the short. So we're taking it all the way up here. Now, this was a good example. Sometimes the market will pull all the way back up here. Sometimes it'll never give you the pullback and you won't get a trade. But what you're looking for as a general rule of thumb is for the market to pull back into the body of that reversal candle for the entry short. So real quick, let's just go over this real fast, and you guys can write it down or get it ingrained down a bit more about what this setup's all about. First candle, it needs to be touching some level of support or resistance. In this case, the market was going up, so we're looking for it to hit resistance. So did this candle hit resistance? Very clearly did. It has to hit resistance and close the reversal candle, which that candle very, very clearly did. The second candle has to, in order to be a confirmation candle for a short setup, needs to close below the body of that reversal candle, which the second candle very clearly did. Now the third candle, in order to take the entry, needs to pull back into the body of that reversal candle. Now this is shown as a 3-candle setup. There's times in the room where we take it on a 4-candle setup. It's not something I'm going to go over extensive here, but sometimes it takes 4 candles for this to set up. And like I said, I won't go over it too extensively here just for time constraints, but just keep note of that. Sometimes you will see it, and you'll see what I mean as time progresses and you start using this strategy. So I hope this video really helped you guys. Like I said before, there's an article on the site. It's got the same chart screenshot where you'll be able to go over the text and get a better idea for it. But if you're new to trading, if you're struggling with trading, really try and learn this strategy. Put it into use, and it's something that can really turn your trading around. I know it for me. It definitely increased my monthly profits. It's something that just amplifies where you're already at. So as you go into this, if you have any questions, whether you're a part of the room or not, I don't really care about that. I just want you guys to learn it. So if you have questions, feel free to email me, and be more than happy to answer any questions you guys might have. So until next time, happy trading. I'll see you guys with the next video.